Continue their winning streak next. Gio Gonzalez, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, he wasn't all that bad in his last one, pitching into the 6th inning to pick up the win. We'll see if he can go a little bit deeper in this one.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
For the White Sox, the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And they start him with one high and away for ball 1. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here. This team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop. Weather shouldn't be much of a factor. 71 degrees here at game time. And he subtracts there beautifully as this pitch is swung on and missed for the game's first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Stepping in now, Leury Garcia. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
A ball and 2 strikes. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
1 out, nobody on. Got him.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1.
Well, even though these two teams are in different leagues, they do play each other every year because of the crosstown rivalry, and it's always pretty fun.
Yeah, and for the players, Matt, they love it. Not only is there more on the line than usual, like bragging rights, but they're not having to stay at hotels and all that. It's just like a normal home game where they're driving to a different ballpark.
One and 2 to the White Sox catcher. Yanked on the ground down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1 and 2. Working on striking out the side in the first. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. It's the White Sox nothing. Cubbies coming to bat. A Windy City showdown, and it's on the show. Dylan Cease, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep his pitch count down. If he can do that, he should be able to get into the 7th or 8th inning in this one here today.
Digging in, Javier Baez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Pitch on the way. And that's dead center for strike 1. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Yeah, Matty, this team has been putting up a lot of runs lately. From top to bottom, just swinging the bat super nice. Pass the baton mentality. Guys not trying to do too much, trusting in the teammates behind them.
Jason Hayward comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 14 homers and 42 runs batted in. And right into the shift, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Let's take a look at the sequence here again. The first 3 pitches, all 3 down in the zone. So now you've got a guy that's thinking something down around the knees. He's conditioned to kind of look down there. That's when you mix it up and put it by him at the letters.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Up top, it's 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Around first, digging for 2. And that's just shy of the baskets and off the ivy. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
At the plate now, Eloy Jimenez. In the dirt. The throw will go to third. And, oh, they say he beat the throw. Safe at third.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
1-0. Here it is. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. High and deep down the left field line. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Bryant on third with 2 out. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Ball hit on the ground for Anderson at short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Cubs strand 1. We are still scoreless. Second inning set to go, and next it'll be the switch hitting first baseman, Yasmani Grandal. Now here it comes. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
And it's fouled away. Grandal is widely considered one of the elite backstops in the game. Of course, his skills behind the plate are well documented, and in a position like catcher, that makes a big difference for his team every night he straps it on. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Boy, he's really on a roll in the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the power bat of Edwin Encarnacion. First offering on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
Count even at 2-2. Now the pitch. Lifted down the line and left. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. And that's ball 3 now as it just misses below the zone.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Nomar Mazara. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. And this is low. Ball 2. 2-1.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
3-1 now.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
Swing and a miss as he was way early on that one. 3-2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side in back-to-back innings. 6 in a row, and the inning is over. And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And that's going to be off the ivy-covered wall. He'll get it into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself into scoring position to start off the inning.
Wilson Contreras stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. All even now, 2-2. From the belt, the pitch.
Full count.
He loses him on ball 4. Ready now, Ian Happ, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
It's very difficult being a switch hitter, and very rarely do you see the same hitter from both sides of the plate. He's a far superior hitter from the left side as opposed to the right side.
On to first, and they turn the double play.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out, but the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
So a man at third here with 2 gone, and standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Bottom of the second here with no score. Two and one after the foul ball there. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Here's the game within the game. You have a better matchup on deck. You got a 3-1 count in this situation. Don't be afraid to put him on base and attack the next guy.
Full count, 3-2. Ready with the payoff pitch. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back with more on this Monday night after this.
Welcome back to Wrigley Field, home of the Cubs, who've proven to have one of the best pitching staffs in baseball this year. To start the day, they've given up the fewest home runs of any other pitching staff in the league, which has certainly led to accumulating one of the best ERAs in the league as well. One of their pitchers told me, all of our guys have stuff that dances around. We don't throw a lot of straight stuff, so we make it really tough on hitters to barrel us up. Especially in today's game, limiting the home run ball is a great avenue to success, guys.
Leading off for the White
All right, thanks, Heidi. So here's Daniel Palka now. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Swung on, but fouled off to the left.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
And it's 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Full count, 3-2.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
That's an excellent at bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
Up next for Chicago, Dylan Cease, and we'll likely see him square around a bunt. Here's the first pitch to him. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike one.
What? You know I'm lying, right? I'm lying. I'm YouTube. I'm saying on camera.
Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball.
Oh dear. That wasn't going to go away.
Well, what should I do?
Here it comes, 0-2.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Well, facing an AL pitcher at the plate, you certainly don't want to waste too many bullets on him. I expect this next pitch to be grooved right down the middle.
Come on, they're the team that's playing.
The 1-2. The White Sox are still looking to break into the hit column here.
Yeah, come on, Jared.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
I don't know if that was discipline or whether he's just not swinging the bat at all, but hey, at least he's making the pitcher throw a few more pitches.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
At the plate, Luis Robert. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line.
Which one?
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. 3rd inning, no score to this point. Hit hard to short. And the White Sox have their first hit of the game.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage, you think you're getting a heater, he throws an off-speed pitch and you're still able to execute. That fires me up right there.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a liner.
Yes.
A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Boy, when teams are playing well like this team is on a nice little winning streak right here, they strike early in this one to keep the mojo working.
Yeah, Dan, from an offensive standpoint, everyone searches for confidence, and that's exactly what they have right now. Everyone contributing makes for a fun clubhouse.
To the plate now, Leury Garcia. He'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. 1-1 the count.
With 1 out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
Oh, if we had 3 cats, they all could sit up here.
No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
I'm playing the Cubs. The Chicago Cubs versus Chicago White Sox.
The 1-2. in the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Runners are at the corners with one man out.
Not on him.
Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
He's kind of playing the whole game.
Crazy,
He's like, please, though.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Line towards center field. Base hit, and that'll get a run in. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. So now to the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
The 1-0 is in there for strike one. In his career, Schwarber hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
Still only one out in the inning. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
Here now the 2-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the 3-2 pitch is off for that and missed. He chased it for strike three.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Kipnis has it on to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The White Sox lead this one 2-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Gio Gonzalez.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Swinging a soft liner. And that's the first out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Javier Baez.
On the what is?
Standing in, Javier Baez.
87 feet long and 41 feet wide. How many of them?
He got on top of one and was a ground out.
87 feet long. 87 inches right there. Inches. And then 41 inches wide. That's ridiculous. She's climbing her things. She's on her second thing here. Think of it.
She's on it?
Yeah, come here. Quick.
She's like, oh, does somebody see me? Do you like it?
Victim last time. And the pitch.
And
One
Rick
out,
has
nobody
2
on.
dogs.
One ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter.
But he doesn't like
Looked like he was
dogs. I
going to
don't
wait
know
him out,
why
see if
has
he was going to
dogs.
come over the heart of the
Unless
plate.
it's just
Well,
for the kids.
newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2.
I don't have a
It's a
picture.
changeup that drops below the knees for a ball.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball, strike
Ooh,
3
he,
called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are
Sit
2
down,
away.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Pulled toward right center field.
Oh, come on.
And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. And he'll make it into third here with a 2-out triple.
All because I
And
misjudged
that's his
the
second
damn
triple of the
play.
season. For some hitters, that's a career. Good swing and great hustle to pick up the 3-bagger.
Here's Chris Bryant now as he'll take a look at ball 1. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Hey, he's going to have to forget about that triple right there and bear down on this next batter. Have confidence in his catcher if he wants to bounce something and be on the attack.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. And this one gets away. And he is safe at the plate as he wasn't able to
We just
recover
let
in
him
time.
unscored.
Man, this guy's going to get a nickname with the world wild in it if he keeps this up. That's his second wild pitch of the game, and this one cost him a run. Not sure if he got a cleat stuck out there or what, but this one wasn't anywhere near the zone.
The 3-1. Loud contact
And now
off
this
the bat
game's
of Bryant
tied.
and sent deep
Just
to left.
like that.
Into the bleachers and gone.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
And a
Can you
fastball
stop
in the
throwing
dirt that's
balls?
taken for a ball. Jimenez is facing his old colors in this one. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
Yeah, Matty, you mentioned he's playing his former club, and that can get tricky sometimes. I don't know if he's going to dinner with these guys after the game, or he showed up here with an axe to grind.
3-0 now.
Relax.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
3-1 to the Cubs left fielder. 2 out, nobody on. And this misses for ball 4.
Oh my
The second
God.
walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. So a runner at first with 2 away, and that brings in Anthony Rizzo. And that misses inside 1-0.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
And this is a
Thanks.
fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. And he fouls this one off. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering.
Come on.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
Shin high.
Come on,
That's
no
taken
walks.
for a ball.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached
Relax.
base on ball. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. 0-1 the count. Ready with the 0-1. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that will be ruled a strike. 2 down, runners at first and second. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. 3 innings complete, and we are. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Edwin Encarnacion comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Encarnacion.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. All right, so time now for the Cubs Road to the Show report, as we see a couple of prospects who have been performing at a high level in the upper minors. In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. That evens it up 1-1. And now pitch on the way. Popped him up. Bryant is underneath this one. And there's the second out of the inning. So we saw the fastball there as he got the pop out, and that'll segue right into our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And whoa, you see the big number. How about 99 for a top speed? Not too many guys around the league can match that. Stepping into the box, Daniel Palco. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. Here it comes. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Behind 0-2 now. The pitch. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them.
Off the bat.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. So quickly into scoring position following the opposite field double. And as we pull up our Cubs leaderboard, you can see he ranks 2nd on the team in that category. Here comes the first pitch. Jason Kipnis will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Comes set with the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes to Kipnis. Still 1-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch in the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Pitch is fouled away. From the belt, the pitch lifted the other way out to left center. Robert will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1. Digging in for his second at bat, Gio Gonzalez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. No balls and a strike to count. Down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Schwarber recovers, and he makes the throw to first. Gonzalez is retired. 2 down now.
My awareness. Yeah. We have to remember everything.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch here misses wide. 1-0. 2 runs, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Ball hit on the ground for Anderson at short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Cubs. We'll head to the 5th, tied at 2. All set for the start of the inning, and next will be the pitcher, Dylan Cease. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. 2-0 now.
It's great to be able to face a pitcher to lead off the inning and get yourself a quick out. But now you find yourself down 2-0, and he's licking his chops for a fastball.
3-0 now.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
What's so funny?
Line to the right side. And that is through into right, and not what you want to do on the mound as he allows the opposing pitcher to reach to lead off the inning.
The center fielder, Luis Robert.
Into the box, Luis Robert, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. A base hit in his first trip. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. Fine running play there for the first out. On to first, a double play.
God.
Ready once again, Tim Anderson. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front. And he lays off for ball 1. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Back up the middle. It's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive. So make it 2 hits for him now on the night as this one finds its way into center. And as we show you the White Sox leaderboard, you can see that he currently paces the team in that department. Standing in now, Leury Garcia, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch, or he's going to start getting hurt.
Hit back up the middle. There's Baez. A step on second for the force, and that'll do it. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1.
Can we do that?
Fouled off. Fly ball into straightaway left. Left fielder giving chase, but he won't get to it. This should put him in scoring position to start the inning. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. Hayward takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And he's safe for the plate. It's now a 3-2 ball game.
Oh my God.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside the Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball in the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
High in the air out to center field. Mazzara is there, and he makes the catch for the out. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Chopped toward the second baseman. Scooped up. Throw not nearly in time, so despite the great effort, that'll go into the book. Hold on here, though. That was really a close play, so they're checking to see if they want to challenge that safe call.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's another shot of it right here. Not easy to tell for sure from that shot. Going to be interesting to see what they...
And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the White Sox are challenging the three.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right...
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge there. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. Hit sharply on the ground. Anderson picks it up, and he'll make that play look easy as the throw is in time to end the inning. So 1 run on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and no one left on base. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Cubs 3 and the White Sox 2. Trevor McGill takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 29, Trevor.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and next to hit is the catcher, Kyle Schwarber. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. 1-1 to Schwarber.
1-1.
Fouled away. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Up with it, Contreras. And he makes the throw to first. Schwarber is retired, and there's one away. Digging in the switch hitter, Yasmani Grandal. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox, who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
2 strikes.
Just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Edwin Encarnacion to the plate now. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch fastball in there for a cold strike. And it's quickly 0-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Down in order goes.
Just pathetic.
Standing in, Wilson Contreras. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the 2nd strike. Weak grounder down the line at 3rd. He's got it. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he better be careful with that curveball. That's coming across and catching a lot of plate. And if he stays back, he's going to drive that thing with some serious authority.
Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. On the ground to the left side. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time. Work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole field. Clearly, he's been putting in that work, and it paid off right there.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Robert is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. David Bodie will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. The 1-1. Line drive base hit.
Best damn fucking
And that
level.
runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting. The shortstop.
Here's Javier Baez as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Into center field, line drive base hit. Now a long throw home, and he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. Cubs strand a couple. They're up 3-2. Kyle Ryan is on the pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. 7th inning ready to roll, and that brings up the versatile Nomar Mazara.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
A 1 pitch on its way. Ground ball left side. Throw will not be in time, so good hustle there as now the possible tying run is aboard to lead things off here.
Now batting.
I know it wasn't pretty right there, Dan, but that has to frustrate the pitcher. Leadoff guy, anytime he gets on, usually creates a problem.
Hey, you know what, D'Lo, it's especially tough when you get as late in the game as we are right now. Anytime you get that leadoff guy on and have that pitcher start pitching out of the stretch, it always puts more stress on that pitcher pitching out of the stretch.
Behind 0-2 now. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Hard sinker misses. 2-2. Ryan is among a dying breed. Those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. Here now the 2-2.
I got 3-2.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Payoff pitch one more time. Gets him looking. Strike 3.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is stranding him on base. And now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
Danny Mendick come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 20, Danny Mendick.
Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. One
That's
there
nice.
on to Rizzo, and it's a double play.
My
Side
God.
retired. Steve Cishek gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home
Number
7th.
31, Steve Cishek.
Last half of the 7th here. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Jason Hayward. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. That misses. 2-0. And it's 2 balls and no strikes to Jason Hayward. And here's a good sinker now, but it misses. 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And that misses. Ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Third baseman,
Chris Bryant is striding again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. The numbers head-to-head with Steve Cishek. He's 0 for 4. Set to deliver the 0-1. In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Good
and
job.
Hurt
Just
as
keep
the runner
going
will
while
move into
pitching,
scoring
guys.
position now. The 1-1 home. Is strike 2 swinging. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Bryant brings a batting average in the low 220s to the table.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with the batting average on the season, but he's found a way to get on base north of 350, working walks with an unbelievable eye at the dish.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. No one out with a runner at second. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance.
Flash back, 3-2 game count.
3-2 pitch.
Oh,
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
He's set. Here it comes. Eloy Jimenez is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
1-0 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed 1-1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Robert has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
Anthony Rizzo comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Hey, this is a spot as a pitcher right now. You want to get a little bit greedy. Ideal would be to roll up a 2-ball. At worst, try to get yourself a strikeout.
Now the 2-0. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. And another foul ball. 2-2 one more time. Here's a little chopper up the middle, reined in. Throw on to first, so they get the out, but a big insurance run is in to score as the lead grows to 2 now. Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras.
Ball 1. Count 1-0.
A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. So a new pitcher entering the fray now. It'll be the hard-throwing right-hander Greg Kimbrell. First pitch coming. Here it is. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Kimbrell's ready. Here it is on 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Robinson now. Another damn strikeout.
Ready for another shot now. Tim Anderson is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. From the stretch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. He couldn't catch up with the gas that time.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
2-1 count to the Pale Host leadoff hitter.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
3-1 count, tying run on the on-deck circle. You have to be very careful right here to make a quality pitch on 3-1.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
The 3-2 pitch, and he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Ready now for the White Sox, Leury Garcia. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Here it comes on 1-1. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Kyle Schwarber is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Runner on first with 2 away. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting a front foot down. No one's getting a barrel to the baseball.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Now he tries to hold back on the swing, and the home plate umpire says he did so successfully. It's ball 4. Dan Winkler enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Now pitching for number 43. Yeah. Winkler.
Now at the plate, Yasmani Grandal. And Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Down low, and the seconds here, 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your line.
And, oh, they won't let him walk that easily, as that somehow ruled a strike. 3-1 now.
Wow.
And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Edwin Encarnacion is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. He's set. The 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And not in time as the run scores. He's safe at the plate. And we are tied here in the 8th.
Boy, there are base hits, but then there are big base hits, D-Row. This one's getting late. That is a huge 2 RBI base hit to tie things up.
Yeah, Dan, in the late innings, the pressure gets higher. It's who can control their emotions. And from an offensive standpoint, that's a nice job of taking a deep breath and coming through for the team.
In now, Nomar Mazara. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
I ain't gonna bet you. You better get up and get that phone.
One and 0. Here it is.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Okay.
Throw comes quickly to the infield, so that go-ahead run will have to hold up at third with 2 away. Stepping in now, Daniel Palka. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. Ready with the 1-0.
Mom, let's go, Palka.
And it's fouled away.
Come on.
2 out, bases loaded. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded. Home half. Striding in once again, Ian Happ. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. The 1-2. Line shot to first, and there's 1 away.
The batter, the second baseman, Jason.
So digging in now, Jason Kipnis. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Maybe. Maybe locked somewhere.
She's the only one that's not picky around here.
Yeah, she's only picky when she wants to sleep.
Now, you and Chase or you and Chase can eat your own meal, cook your own meal.
Go. Well, then just sit there then. Whatever. Yeah, when the ball in to get out, and then you just sit there and stare at me like I'm stupid. Living meowing, trying to get out. And I open the door, and all it does is
4-4 ball game.
You see that you're just not going to come out then? I tied the game. Let's hope I win this one. Okay, again, you're on camera. So you should be rooting for the camera.
The left-handed hitting Kipnis awaits the 1-0. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
I don't know. I don't know.
And now pitch on the way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Alright, let's get that double play.
And if the Cubs are thinking about turning to the bench here, there you get a look at what's available for them. Victor Caratini will be summoned off the bench here as a pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Throw down to second. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in safely. Ball one, well below the zone. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now.
All right, come on now, come on.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
No, not the worst.
Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? To second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. 1 hit's all they get. We've played 8 full, and we are tied 4-4. Zach Short stays in the ballgame in the 8th spot and takes over at second base. Jeremy Jeffress will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ballgame tied until the bottom half. Nico Goodrum is going to come on and pinch hit here, and this is an important at-bat leading things off in the 9th in a tie ball game.
Yeah, I know, but they're both sitting on the couch.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. 261 the average coming into action here. 7 homers and 23 driven in. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series and maybe even the whole week ahead.
And he takes strike 3 calls on the fastball. 1 gone.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Luis Robert is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch either.
Hayward on the run. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. At the plate, Tim Anderson. So far 2 for 3 in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard back up the middle. That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game.
impressive game. That's his third single of the game, D-Lo. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Leury Garcia is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. 1-0. Here it is. That's by him for strike 1.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
A two-seamer there as this is fouled off to the left side.
Come here. We're good, Karen. We're good. You didn't even get weapons, huh?
You better pick that up before it's runs away.
I am. Oh my God. I'm trying to get prepared.
Ready with the 1-2. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning.
What'd you do now?
I'm just going to lather her up first.
Yeah, and then she's gonna run off the couch is what she's gonna do.
Jimmy Cordero enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings. Now batting, Javier Baez. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
I'm just trying to help
And he fouls this one off.
How you going to have to get it?
2 balls and a strike to Javi Baez. Shoots this one over to first.
Oh, how did you miss that?
Backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Oh my God.
Digging in to try it again, Jason Hayward. The winning run is at first base. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Fouled off. Possible winning run aboard here, nobody out. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first.
Thank you for cooperating. You can't move.
Popped him up.
That's good.
Grandal over to his left.
Oh, yeah.
1 down.
Now batting, third baseman.
So coming to the plate, Chris Bryant. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. And a slider bounces.
Okay,
and
why do you keep throwing your damn gun?
A huge mistake, as that's going to move the winning run into scoring position.
Well, when a reliever comes in a game, he always wants to make.
Well, obviously not biting on the first 2, so it looks as though they'll just go ahead and wave him down to first base for free here.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Eloy Jimenez. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game
Thanks.
up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero. Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
The 1-1 pitch. Looked like the sinker there, dipped a little below the knees. Possible game winners at second base here with 1 away. To 2-2 now.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
In the dirt. Throw over to third here. It's too late. He's in there. So now 2 men in scoring position. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he will take strike 3 called. And as big an out as you can ask for there as the winning run stays at third with 2 away now. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. A 2-out hit would win it. Pass ball or wild pitch would do the trick just as well. Slapped hard the opposite way. Is there now to put this one away for the 3rd out as they'll strand that potential go-ahead run at third base. Cubs strand a couple. This game's all tied at 4. We are into extra innings, and next will be the imposing power bat, Kyle Schwarber. First delivery to him on the way.
I never heard her yell so loud.
Yeah, when she gets over it.
A 1-0 delivery.
I was supposed to be gone, but you're really soapy, baby. You saw? Oh, yeah.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
And he'll strike
How
out
many
here
times
yet
are you going to
again.
strike out?
It's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Oh, yeah, you tried to
Now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Yasmani Grandal. It was a walk in his last trip. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Hey, great job pounding his zone strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats.
I'm going to get you.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Edwin Encarnacion is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. And 0-2 count to Edwin Encarnacion.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a
Leave it alone.
chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
A ball and 2 strikes now. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. The 2-2 pitch. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Not what you want to do on the mound, go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient. And
we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1-2.
Take fucking forever.
Ready for the bottom of the 10th here, and now it'll be the catcher, Wilson Contreras. They'll start him here with a changeup.
Yeah, she dug her claws right in right here.
I'm telling you.
You can see it. I think that's the last time
The 1-0.
Shane Stott and finally called a strike.
And they'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now a hard liner toward short, but this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning. Stepping in, Ian Happ hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line. Now a swing and a drive to center field. Back is the center fielder. Did he get enough of it? He did! Ball game over. So it's a solo shot to dead center. And with 1 swing of the bat, this ball game is over. And guys...